We'll start with Joseph and then go to Mike and then go to Ben.
Where have you seen the team improve most, not only throughout this season, but from last season as well?
Yeah, I think one area in terms of improvement would just be energy. I think we got a bunch of guys that are, we're behind each other in the dugout. And I think we've kind of come to understand that, like, we can win a battle just in the dugout, just from a psychological standpoint. And then, as far as this season, I would say early on, obviously you guys saw we had a lot of strikeouts at the plate. And I think we've toned that down and battled some pitches. Obviously, you're always going to have strikeouts, but, we've kind of toned that down a bit and made some adjustments.
Drew, can you kind of take me through the at-bats, the end of the first game today, both the game tying hit and the home run? And then what was that period waiting like to find out whether or not it was a home run or not?
First AB in the ninth inning, first of all, I don't think that run scores unless Jake Rucker doesn't move him over to second to put him in scoring position. And then, to start that at bat, I took a couple swings or, I had a little too much effort, kind of lost my direction and fouled a couple pitches off and, made an adjustment, loosened up and just reacted to a fastball. And then the last AB, I tried to tune out all my thoughts and just let the work I've put in show. So.
All right, we'll go ahead, Ben. Sorry.
Drew, up here near us, there's a little section of people rocking some number 1 jerseys. I was just curious if that happened to be your family.
Yeah, that's my family. I think it's two of my uncles. So he had told me yesterday, or actually Friday, because I didn't know they had them. He said they had them made, so it's pretty cool.
Okay. Do they live up in Minnesota? Do they get to come down and watch you play a ton, or kind of what's the story behind that?
Yeah, one of my uncles, he lives up in Minnesota, and then the other one actually lives in New Mexico. So, yeah, this is their first time coming up to Knoxville to come see me play.
All right, we'll go to Troy next and then Wes.
The moment never seems too big for you. Is evidence by those 2 big hits. I guess, what is it about you that kind of allows you to maybe thrive and find a way to come through in those moments?
Yeah, I think part of it is just understanding that, my teammates have my back. And then kind of just trusting all the work I've put in, over the years. I feel like I've worked very hard to get where I am. Obviously, it's still a long ways to go. And then I think third, in high pressure situations, if you want to call it, or big time moments, I try to calm myself as much as I can because, everyone else in the stadium, including on the field, is all, jacked up. And I want to be that one person that's not, where I have clear thoughts and just trying to execute.
Yeah, Drew, how much better do wins feel when the other team kind of makes you earn them the way that LSU made y'all earn this one? Their shortstop just was unbelievable. Their outfield covers pole to pole, it seems like. How much better does that make you feel when you really earn it?
Absolutely. I'm assuming all of you guys have heard this one. If it's easy, it's not worth having. So, they're young. They're a great ball club. They've been a great program for a while. Like you said, their shortstop made some big league plays. I think Coach Vitello said, some big leaguers probably can't even make those plays. And they can hit. They put a lot of hits up on the board, and there was never an inning where it was, you could relax. So it was tough, but it feels good to get those type of wins.
Okay, we'll finish with Mike.
2 parts, Drew. One, what's it like seeing Evan and Luke have the games that they had after the season they've had? And 2, should Tony Vitello now get a sweatshirt with your face on it in light of what you've done recently?
To answer your first question, I think it's pretty cool. Those guys have been here, kind of with this whole turnaround. Those guys have worked extremely hard. Both of them are 2 great leaders, 2 great locker room guys. And, we know it's just a matter of time until they get it going. You saw with Evan what he did yesterday, hitting 3 homers. You don't see that type of stuff often. That's what he's capable of doing. And then Luke, battling, tough pitcher on the mound, 2 strikes. That's a great swing. Obviously, won us the game. So it's pretty cool. And then to answer your second question, I actually did see that tweet, and I don't know. I don't know how I should answer that one for you. I want to say yes, but we'll see, I guess.
All right. Thanks, Drew.